Hello everyone, my name is Susan Major. I was diagnosed in 2010 with multiple sclerosis, otherwise known as MS. When my paralysis happened, my daughter and I were down in the barn and we were cleaning stalls. And when we got to the last stall, which was her horse Bear, I believe that horse knew something was going on with me before I even knew. I went to clean her stall and she would not leave me alone. She kept sniffing me up and down my backside, and she was doing it so much so I couldn't even clean her stall. When my daughter went into the stall and I left, she could have cared less. She went back to eating her grain. And when my daughter got done cleaning the stall, we headed up to the house and we were laughing about it. And I had told her, today's going to be a great day. And in the next breath, I said, or not. When that had happened, it was as though something reached through my back and pulled all the muscles. It took my breath away. I was able to make it into the shower, and I turned the shower on and I couldn't feel the water hit my leg. So I called my daughter to come and help me get out of the shower. I was able to get changed and we found my husband, which then he got us into the truck and we headed to the hospital. And within 20 minutes of all this, I had lost the feeling in both my legs. And by the time we got to the hospital, it had started creeping up my waist. And is all I remember that from that morning, after that was getting into the emergency room and seeing my husband and daughter there and telling them that I love them. And I literally thought my next breath I wouldn't be able to breathe anymore after that. And it was almost as though I had passed out. And for me, I remember waking up that evening and being so happy that I didn't have a breathing tube and that I did actually wake up and see my family there. I was at Lakeview Hospital for 4 days, and then they transferred me to Regions Hospital, in which they tried doing a treatment called plasmapheresis, of which it cleans your blood and somehow can help you regain some movement in your legs. I, for some reason, ended up having another MS attack in which it took the rest of the myelin away from my spinal cord. They continued doing 3 more treatments just to see if something would happen, and nothing happened. All those treatments took over a 2-week period to do, and it was then when they decided that I would be better off doing the 2-week course of physical and occupational therapy. It was doing therapy twice a day for 2 weeks. And at that time, I was able to be released from Regions Hospital on December 22nd, right before Christmas, and that was my goal. Since leaving Regions Hospital, I've been doing therapy at the Courage Center in Stillwater, although it's been very irregular because of having to be in the hospital for kidney stones and infected kidneys, of which hopefully I am done with. I've been in the hospital every month for at least a week or 2, and I'm hoping that we are done now. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. Before all this happened, I was fairly normal. I know some of you may argue that, but when I'm not working, I'm putzing around on our farm. I absolutely love our farm. I would be outside from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. most nights. And if I wasn't doing that, I was also going to horse shows with my daughter. And it's a lot of work, those horse shows, but yet you do get a lot of satisfaction, and they are a lot of fun. And I look forward to still doing all these things. I garden, I clean the muck out of our pond. I don't think I'll be doing that anymore. And but all in all, I still plan on figuring out how to do those things once again. It will be difficult, but I'm always up for a challenge. I think what amazes me the most of everything that I've had to go through is how the horses have adapted to me. They are so gentle with me. I can lead them around, and I don't know if it's that they're more interested in my chair or what, but they are so good. And what's funny is they don't try and mess around at all. I can brush them, and they're just so loving and so gentle. And some of them aren't that way normally, but it just absolutely amazes me. All of this has impacted my family emotionally and financially. And we're so grateful for all of our family and friends. This whole thing has become so overwhelming for my family and I, and we just cannot thank you enough for all your support. Thank you.